We got Mickey the Money Tree right here, guys. And today, today I want to talk to you about how I made my first $100 on Medium. Let's get into it. What's going on? My name is Cole Connor. I'm an artist and entrepreneur, and I was put here to do two things: create and inspire. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. Listen, I've always wanted to be a writer. As a kid, I started with short stories and poems. Then that turned into being a rapper into my teens. And now I do a little bit of everything, from scripting YouTube videos to writing Medium articles or my blog or songs. I do it all. I love writing. But writing online and actually making money from it is a little bit of like a mysterious, overwhelming beast. I haven't quite been able to figure it out all the way until recently. And I'm not even saying I figured it out all the way, but I do have some tips for you. I founded my blog in 2018, coleconnor.com/blog. And Medium I discovered in 2019, but I did not get consistent with it until 2021. As of this moment, this is my 49th article, most of them being in the last 6 months. So how did I do it? First, you have to make sure you're enrolled in the Medium Partner Program. Unfortunately for you, and I just found this out, I only have 91 followers on Medium right now. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get 9 followers in the next 2 weeks, because you have to have 100 followers now to be a part of the Medium Partner Program. This is what allows you to make money with Medium. You can make money in 2 ways. You earn when Medium members read your article, and you earn by referring people to join Medium. When you refer people to join Medium, you get a percentage of their fee every month. So it becomes almost like a monthly subscription that you get paid for every month. For example, I get paid not a lot, but it's like under $3 a month consistently for as long as that Medium member who joined using my link stays a part of Medium. That's pretty cool. All right, before we get into the tips, let's take a look at my earnings on Medium. So this month, I've only put out 1 article and I only made $8, and that's most of them were on past articles. So that's a different there. January and December, I wrote my most articles ever, and you can see that I made my most money ever. 72 in January, 79 in December. November of last year, 12, 294. And you see how, I mean, we're going back to May 2021, and I just was barely making any money, and I couldn't figure it out until I tried some different things. So first things first, and this is my number 1 tip, because this is what helped me actually start to make a little money. Finding the right ideas and testing out different genres can take you a really long way. I'm not sure why, but I feel like sometimes we just get stuck in our niche of what we want to write about. We only write certain things due to personal reasons, or maybe we only write about what our entrepreneurial self is doing, or we want to grow our business, so we write about certain things, which is a great marketing tactic. But when you're looking at something like Medium, you want to go outside your comfort zone. I found success when I started writing about personal stories that I had to search for in my life. So I highly recommend not only writing about what you know or have learned, but taking it to the next level and finding a story or a memory in your life that affected you. My best performing article was about a moment that I thought my mom was gonna die, which I know is really sad. But the way I wrote it and told the story, people really, really resonated with. And that just opened my mind to what I can write about and what may inspire people and make people feel emotions in a good way. The article was called "The Moment That Emotionally Broke Me, I Won't Ever Be the Same." And I always thought about how that moment literally did break me. I don't know if I could ever be that sad again. And I think titling it that really affected it, which leads into my next tip: titles, layout, and photos. You never know what title is going to work, but I would always try and play with different things. Think about, if you were a reader scrolling, what would make you click? Like, I could have titled this, "My Mom Almost Died." Would that be as interesting? I don't know. Some people would probably click on it, but maybe what made people click on it is they wanted to know the moment. What was the moment that emotionally broke this man? Like, what could that have been? That maybe is what did it. You don't know. Like, maybe if I would have called it "My Mom Almost Died," people would have, like, maybe I would have got 4 views and it wouldn't have gone semi-viral. I don't know. But I think a title that makes you want more is the key. I unfortunately think titles, layout, and photos is very important. I say unfortunately because it's kind of like a thumbnail on YouTube or a title on YouTube. It just really matters, even if some people, the content doesn't even matter. It's just getting people to click on it. I'm not saying that it always matters, but the bottom line is aesthetics. The majority of people love aesthetics, and they want it to not only be good content, but it to look good while they're reading it. I recommend incorporating titles, different headings, subtitles, photos, quotes throughout your article for the skimmers. That's another reason. Not only do people like aesthetics, but there are skimmers out there, and they may skim and then find a part they really want to read and then read that part. Include dividers and good breaking points, and split your paragraphs where it feels right. Like, you don't want to just one super long paragraph. Split it up where the audience or the reader has like a chance to breathe for a second and soak in what you're saying. I always go through and bold / italicize different parts that I want to emphasize. It gives the piece more style and lets the audience know what mattered to you. I also found a tip from Zuli Rain, very helpful, which was including an outro on every article with a link to your referral program for Medium, which is your specific link. So people who enjoyed your article, maybe they want to join Medium, so they click that link, and it helps to up your potential referrals. It's not a lot per person, but every person counts. Think about if you got 100 or 500 people to do that, that's, $200 to $1,000 a month consistently. Pretty cool. Next tip, reading Medium articles. Medium is practically a social media network of writers, and it is full of inspiration. Please do not copy other people's articles, but it helps tremendously to begin finding writers that you enjoy, see what they're writing about, and have them click on a section of your brain that maybe you've been keeping clicked off. It gives you a direction to start. You don't have to walk into the Medium store and just walk around in circles and be like, what do I do? You can come in Medium and feel immediately at home because there's a place for everyone. And if you haven't already signed up for Medium Premium, I would go ahead and do that just so you can read all the articles and support other writers. We need to support each other here on Medium. Number 3, submitting to publications. If you didn't know, now you do. Submitting to publications is the #1 way to grow on Medium, at least for now. I'm still working on writing the right articles that fit with certain publications, but here's a list of some of the ones that I've found success with thus far. Be yourself. I love this one. Tons of people are in it, and my most success has come from submitting to this one because it's more of a story base. You just be yourself and tell a story, and if it catches on, it catches on. Data-driven investor is another one. I haven't found huge success, but I've found a little success here. Same with Fedium, which is mostly like, this one will probably be in Fedium because it's about Medium. And Hello Love, I've written a couple of love articles and they did well there. So those are ones that have done well for me, but there are many other publications. The next ones I'm really focused on are Mind Cafe and Better Marketing, but I haven't found quite the right ones for that yet, so we'll see. Next up, consistency. Find your number. With anything creative, consistency is king. I mean, other than submitting, the most important thing you can do is write more. Test things out, try new ideas, write articles for specific publications. I recommend trying to write a certain number of articles per month or week. I definitely don't recommend just writing 5 articles in a week and then not writing again for 5 months. Stay consistent and you'll learn what works and what doesn't work. Right now, my rough goal is to write 4 to 8 articles a month, alternating between personal stories / experiences, pop culture / political things, and entrepreneurship, making money, this kind of thing. If you can only write 2 a month, that is totally fine. Just put your all into those 2. Find the perfect publication with lots of followers. Doesn't have to, but probably more followers the better. Submit, and you never know. You could go viral or semi-viral. Lastly, other options besides Medium. If you know how to tell a story or teach or talk or debate, I have no doubt that utilizing what I've mentioned will bring you success on Medium. But if you're anything like me, you might be thinking, well, what else can I do? I currently post my articles on my personal blog, coleconnor.com/blog, Medium, and Vocal Media. For my personal blog, I do have Google AdSense enabled, but with my traffic right now being under 1,000 views a month, I've totaled like $30 in 2 or 3 years or something like that. So it's very slow growth. I do believe it will, because I've been more consistent, I do think that I will continue to grow, which is cool, but I probably have a while before I'm making a significant or even a little bit of income from it. For vocal media, I've really just started publishing in the last 6 months. I've only made like $30 on there. I don't post every article, but I do post the ones that I think might do well. I don't like it as much as Medium. I don't like the interface or the aesthetic or the content really, but I do like that they do this thing called challenges, and it inspires me to write about things I don't typically write about. And if you win a challenge, you can make a lot of money, but I've only submitted to 1 or 2 so far, which was kind of cool. I didn't win. It would have been cooler if I won, but yeah, you can win, like, I think some of them are $25,000, $5,000, $1,000, $10,000. So that's kind of like a fun thing you could try. There are definitely other options out there. One off the top of my head is Simile. I've seen people talking about. Zuli Rain talked about a fiction platform. None of them were that appealing to me personally. They just didn't look quite developed enough yet or have enough people involved. So I can't really recommend them, but feel free to check them out. That's all I got for you today. If you're interested in learning more about Medium, let me know what you'd like to learn, and maybe I can offer some videos in the future about Medium. But in the meantime, I highly recommend checking out Zuli Rain on YouTube and Ayo the writer on YouTube as well. They both have taught me a lot. I've watched Zuli the most probably. And I really like how both of them just talk about writing and how to survive with writing online. Very interesting stuff, a lot of information. So highly recommend checking them out, and shout out to them for teaching me. I appreciate it very much. My name is Cole Connor. I'm an artist and entrepreneur. If you like what I'm saying, if I helped you, please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Every day I wake up with a vision, cooking in the kitchen, ain't no fucking in a mission, like yo. Shaking up your city with my bitchin', sold in the building, and the motherfucker fizzing like whoa. Cold won't stop till they get that gold, cold won't stop till you sing my song. Auto